What to do with the same title? Oh, you know what I might do? Maybe if I put in 1080p into the title. Okay. You know what I might do is just play without sound. That's not a bad idea to do it like that. Yeah, I'll do it. What's I doing here? Oh yeah, I was going to build the other ones. Basically, I had a combination of these slabs. So I did 2 rows of 8 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Okay. This was polished, I'm pretty sure. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was this? This was 6. Okay. And I put it on this level for some reason. I don't know. To be honest, there's not going to be water here anyway, so I don't need to worry about that. Oops. What do we have here? There we go. Alright, at least the thing is, it's always easier to... You know, this starting point is often the hardest point. And we're obviously not at that stage here. So it's good. So we did 2 rows here. I can't even imagine what the internals of this. This is going to be such a big build, but this is more like what I was anticipating. We need to start moving to doing much better builds. And even though this is like, it seems very formulaic, it's still important to do it. It's going to be a crazy build, this. It really is. But the internals... the exciting thing is how exciting the internals are going to be. How high did I make this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 high. Really? From the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 high. Wow. I could 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, I could obviously just fill this in, but to be honest, I have a little bit of an issue with being able to right click on my mouse. And this is part of the fun. One of the great things about doing this is that... Oh yeah? To be honest, I'm just happy that I managed to get the stream to work much more, I would say, succinctly than before. We've got the music going. It's all good. So good. We've even got a little idea of how the path might look here. This is going to be a... This house is going to be a beast. Which I like. Which I like. Okay. So just glass panes in it. Is that going to be right? I kind of want to get rid of some of this front section, but we'll see about that in a minute. The good thing is that we can easily get rid of some of this front section. Depends how far we want to go for it. Do we still have our other blocks? Yeah. So remember, this is still the pufferfish house. But for some reason the pufferfish house is the one that gets the special treatment, I guess. What happened there? Come on, dude. Work on that block placement. No, 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 no. We'll just go to the top and we'll fill in the last little bit manually. Dude. Come on. I feel like I was doing it quicker last time. No, 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 no. Needs to be there, doesn't it? It's easy to do that one. This is all about mouse control. Oh, I've done it. You would imagine like these, that the windows at the side will be longer. Just thinking like what the windows at the back might be like. If even, there might not even be any windows at the back. I don't know. We'll see. Certainly, if this is the first floor. It's going to be super high ceilings. There's no doubt about that. Not super high ceilings, but pretty high. These are going to be the blocks we use internally, so that's going to be interesting. I think for the back, we might tessellate the actual image of the pufferfish. Yeah, let's do that, and then have like smaller windows. We could have a very large side window. Well, I don't know. I'm just going to do whatever we feel like here. I might grab the pufferfish actually. Now think about it. Why is that not working? Is that just like a rendering issue, that? Yeah, it looks weird, doesn't it, when you do it like that? But it is actually correct. Because you only need these two left. Okay, so that's done now. So the point with this is that I wanted the central corridor. The question is the size of this, right? My initial thought is that we're not going to. My initial thought is not to do it quite like this, because we need this to be an actual corridor that's slightly offset. So this position is correct, but what is not correct is that then this has to be a corridor. So it's not going to be a particularly wide corridor. We'll do a width 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do a width of 4, so we'll do it here, right? So this has to be a line, and then this section from here to here needs to be moved up. So we can see we went 1, 2, and then straight, right? Okay. So we go to this point, right? And then we go. Yeah, and then it'd be, yeah, okay. So essentially we go there, right, don't we? Then we go here, and then we go here, and then this section doesn't exist. Right, and that gives us what we need here. Yeah. I think when we look at it this way, we don't necessarily have to think like too much about the side windows. I think the side windows will be an afterthought. There'll be smaller windows because the rooms will be smaller. So to make massive side windows now would make no sense, right? Okay. So we decided we wanted to start at this level here. So we wanted the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we put that there, right? Yeah. And then we established we went like this with this. Did I go one? Yeah, I think maybe that was. Yeah, if we do 1, yeah. So what was it? 1, 2, and then. Yeah, that is correct, but I'm just wondering why it looks wrong. So that would go out here. That would go to here. There. There we are. That's symmetrical, right? The problem is we can't have the symmetry like that. Because I think this is 12, this length. It looks that way, right? And it's 14. So the only answer is to change this length to an even, right? I think that actually does make a lot of sense as well. Well, there are different answers, I think. I think that is the case, though. We have to make it like that. Let's just remove this section, and we'll think about this a little bit more in depth. Okay. I mean, technically, it doesn't really matter where this starts, right? We kind of just reduce the length of it, but then it is 2 and 1 there. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it here. Come on, dude. Come on. That doesn't make any difference, does it? Because these lengths are always going to be the same. There must be a way to get it. Yeah, if the center length is an even, this length is an even. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10, 12, and then there should be a block on the end there. That isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 7, 12. How is that like that? Oh, it's because it's wrong. Is it wrong though? Is it wrong? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. This length must be 13 then. Did I just do that incorrectly? Yeah, it is 13. So it was correct before. Great. So basically this needs to be there. And then we can do diagonals, remove diagonals. There you go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, that is, I mean, it's handy that it's like that, because that's what I wanted anyway. Okay, let's start thinking about like the interior walls. Probably going to be the lightest color, right? So probably this color. Um, this is going to go through the whole house, right? This corridor. This is almost like an outdoor area, right? This channel here. Let's really extend it just so we can see how long it is going to be. And you see here we can just put ledges and stuff, so it's handy like that. So you sort of get the feeling that probably we're going to need it to go at some point like reasonably high up. I'm just thinking like what do we want to build this out of at this point? Why do I have stripped birch here? Maybe I will use the sandstone for a lot of this stuff. I don't know how much it goes though. It doesn't really go with red that much. We've got stripped birch. Could use it. I think I must have it for a reason, right? Let's use the stripped birch here. I can't remember why I've got it. Right, so basically this is going to be, and we want it on the pillar, right? So we'll go across here. So it will define the walkway in a sense. So this defines the walkway. Now the entrance to the rooms, it's going to be a different definition, right? The entrance to the rooms, there's a 3 here, so we want to vary that and put a 2 here. Say a 2 there. Okay, now to the backing wall, right? I don't feel the backing wall is going to be... Yeah, you can't say that, dude. Yeah. New style. I don't know though. To be honest, there's obviously a lot of Spanish-speaking countries, so I'm not quite sure. It's very difficult to understand. It's probably a meme type thing. Did my music end? How is that possible? Give me a sec. I just want to hear it. Otherwise, I have to pause it. You know what it might be is that I haven't got it on the loop. Okay. Okay, so I'm just thinking, like, where would this go? I do like this colour, to be honest. I kind of almost want to use this colour for this section, actually. Should I just do that? Because I feel like using the wood here, I wasn't sure about the birch wood. This is a nice colour. And also, it's just a little bit easier to... The stripped wood is nice and all, but it is difficult to work with sometimes. And it's sometimes better for flooring as well. That's good. Okay, I think we're going to bring in the... we're going to bring in the image of the pufferfish soon. If I can remember how to do it, that's going to be fun. I don't know, I should be able to though. I mean, it wasn't that long ago I did it. Okay, so we have the corridor here. The thing is, like, you won't be able to access... I didn't really think about how the corridor was going to be. See, there might be, like, a way to access, like, a small room here. Yeah. So you would probably be able to access, say, like, a room round... Say we take a room at this length, right? This is what you can do when you have a decent size of things. So just like a small room here that you can access. I would imagine, right? Say something like that. It would be a nice room to access. But the real access to the large expanse will be through round here, right? So let's try, yeah, I think that's a good plan to do things in that manner, right? I think in future, like, I won't need to do everything so symmetrical, but at this stage I do kind of want to. So that's good. I like that. We can always, like, adapt the sizes of these things as well. Yeah. Right? It's good. It's good. And then we have the entrance here. So the entrance would be here. I think what we have to be cognizant of as well is... We'll stick with the andesite for now. We might actually use regular andesite for this bit. If I've got some, yeah. So here we have the arch. Got to be a little bit careful of this. We know what the length is. I think definitely here would be good. It needs to be strong here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, right? 2, 1, 2, 3, and then a 3 for sure, right? Yes. And a further 3. Let's do a further 3. Yeah, I got it. Further 3 here. Further 3 here. Further 3 here. Further 3 here. You need to have a little bit of depth to it, I think. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Is that right? I think that's correct. 3, 4, 4. So it goes 3, 4, 4. 3, 4, 4, 3. And then I almost think like, it almost seems like, let's not go overboard with the arch shape, right? What length are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7, yeah. That's fine, right? Okay, good. Yeah, I like it. Let's see what you said, Pietro. Be good if there was a Google Translate for colloquial slang. This is nice though. This is nice. We're gonna have probably a lot of glass in this section. The problem is, right, you need to think about the stairway. The stairway. Where would the stairway go? I can't even think about where the stairway might go. Should we get the... I don't know. I do want to get the back wall in a minute. But I just want to think like where and how it might come into play. I could do like a backdrop of the different... Stairway. Doesn't it feel like the stairway must be here? We have a stairway going up here to a higher floor, which would be not necessarily on this level, but it might be somewhere around there. What other block do we have? Sandstone. I want to get the thingamajig at this point, because we need to see how big it is and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's not that big, this thing. All right. Here we go. So we're going to need a structure. Oh, we can't do it like that. Structure block, please. And we're going to have to remember how to use it. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we're going to load. No, we don't. Yeah, no, save. Okay, so we look at our coordinates. So we do function F3. So we're in positive X and positive Z. Good. That's always a good start. So we'll go... It's positive X. This is 0. And it's 1. Oh, hi there, Hungry. How you doing? Just a single player at the moment. Just a single player. I'm just doing something here. And then we'll do 10 and 10. Let's have a look. It's not... I've actually done an alright job there. So we should be able to just... relative position is 1 then, I think. Yeah. Do we want the border as well? It's not a bad colour to have, actually. I might take the border as well. We can always do something. So we just need to make the length on the Z a bit longer, basically. So that'd be like 12, I think. Yeah. We'll do it 14, I think. Interestingly, 14 is actually the length of... oh, man. Damn it. Save. Okay. So we do 1, 10... it's 1, 0, 0. I forgot why I put in the numbers there now. Let me just check the live. 3, because I was super close before. Give me a sec here. So it's minus 1, 0, 0. 1, 10, 14. That should be right now. There we go. Yep. Looks right. Looks alright to me. Okay. Now we'll call this, what's it called? Pufferfish. Pufferfish, yep. Good. We done? I think we're done. Let's bring it on down. So how do we want to do this? Should we make it super symmetrical? I kind of just, I don't know why I like making all this stuff symmetrical. But we may as well, right? We may as well. Just for the fun of it. And the thing is that 14 width, I mean that's so easy to do it as well. We'll just put it really near the back. We'll put it as near the back as this is near the front. Because we want to have some space, right? Well, we don't really need as much space. I don't know. For a building this size, it feels like probably get it as near the back as possible, right? Yeah, let's just put this down. For certainly there's gonna be some space on this side. We basically, I think what we really want to do is have 3 of them. One in the intersection of these 2 panels. One exactly where the tunnel is. I can't remember what I even call that thing. But anyway, let's get it done. So we're just gonna start from here. So go down there maybe. And we're going to do a load and we're going to have a puffer fish. Not that. Okay, so that is not where we want it. That is where we want it. Okay, sometimes I forget, like, we need to be careful, obviously we don't actually build it by mistake. So we need to go, if it's 14 wide, so these are 8, this is why it's kind of useful how it's actually turned out. So this length is 16. Problem is that is a 3 though that I put in there. That's not good. Doesn't necessarily matter. The only way that we get around it is if we extended this. We'd have to remove this section here out one. But funnily enough, it's actually not. It isn't outside the realms of making much difference. Basically, it depends how you look at the length of it, right? This length is certainly. This is 13, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. It's kind of like a 17 there. What do we establish this length is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe we should put it directly. We know for sure that this length is 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay, it's 18. Doesn't matter though, at least we're even. So we have to get it, let's just move this down whichever way we're facing this way. This is in the negative X. Okay, let's move it down. Let's try that. Okay, getting close. It might be, it's actually pretty close, really close. Oh, not that close. Really close, but not that close. Just go a bit further and we'll actually measure it properly. Okay, it's kind of interesting. This is going to be a, I don't know. I think this part of the magic is combining evens with odds. It's not what you're supposed to do, but it's what I've chosen to do. So basically, we need to make sure it's going to be on this level, right? Yeah, because there's going to be 2 blocks alongside it, so it's basically. So that block here, right? That is where the start of it is. It's just a... This is a bit pointless doing this. Just so we can see it. Is that really 14 wide? I think it is. So we need to go, basically we need to go so we're currently here. We need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. So that would be there, right? So just in the... It's here, right? Is that the same spot? It is. So this should match up here. Just want to see. It's not though. Why? Is this a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? It's 18. For sure it's 18. Yeah, I know why. It's because it's this spot here. This is kind of like, it's because of the path. The thing is though, if you don't do it like this, you end up just getting in a complete mess. Yeah, I mean it makes sense like this, right? It's kind of crazy though. 1, 2, 3.